Nobody warns you about this, but your eye color might already be working against you. Not in a dramatic way, no emergency, no symptoms today. Just a slow, quiet difference that adds up over decades. Doctors know about it. Researchers study it constantly, but almost nobody outside that world ever hears about it. So let's stop ignoring it. Here's the short version. Eye color isn't just an inherited trait. It's a built-in level of defense, and not everyone got the same amount. Some people were handed a full suit of armor. Others got a thin raincoat and a hopeful attitude. Let's start with the rarest end of the spectrum. Light eyes. Blue, gray, and some shades of green and hazel. Here's the part nobody tells you. Light eyes contain far less melanin, the pigment responsible for blocking light. Less melanin means more light reaches the back of the eye, more glare, more long-term UV exposure. Over a lifetime, that adds up. Researchers have linked lighter eye color to a higher sensitivity to certain age-related eye conditions simply because there's less natural shielding in place. Think of it like wearing the same pair of sunglasses your entire life, except yours came with the tint mysteriously removed. Now here's where it gets stranger. This isn't a flaw evolution forgot to fix. It's a trade. Light eyes let in more available light, which historically helped people see better in places with long winters and weaker sun. Nature wasn't careless. Nature was negotiating. Less protection from UV, more performance in low light. One advantage, one cost baked into the same iris. And almost everyone walking around with light eyes has no idea they're carrying that trade-off every single day. There's another detail buried inside this category that rarely gets mentioned. Light eyes aren't actually painted that color at all. There's no blue or gray pigment sitting inside the iris. None. Zero. Instead, the iris contains almost no melanin, and light entering the eye scatters in a very specific way. Shorter wavelengths bounce back toward you. Longer wavelengths pass through. It's the exact same optical trick that makes the sky look blue instead of transparent. Your eyes are quietly running a tiny physics demonstration every time someone looks at you. Which means the color you see in the mirror isn't really a color at all. It's a structural effect, a side effect of having less natural shielding in place. Less pigment, more light scattering, more exposure over time. The same low melanin trait, causing two different effects at once.
Now flip to the other end of the spectrum. Brown eyes. The most common eye color on the planet, found in roughly 7 out of 10 people. And here's the insider detail most people never connect. That dominance isn't random. It's the direct result of one pigment doing its job extremely well. Brown eyes are loaded with melanin, the same compound that darkens skin under the sun. Inside the eye, that pigment absorbs the vast majority of incoming light before it can cause damage. It's less like a shield and more like blackout curtains installed directly into your iris. Effective, unglamorous, extremely good at its one job. This is why brown eyes are overwhelmingly common in regions close to the equator, where sunlight is constant and intense. The body didn't choose fashion, it chose function. But brown eyes have their own quiet contradiction. All that protection comes with a trade-off in dim lighting conditions. Less available light reaches the retina, which can mean slightly reduced night vision compared to lighter eyes. Strong armor, slightly narrower window. Every eye color has one. Now, the rarest case on the entire spectrum, green eyes. Less than 2% of the global population has them. This one almost shouldn't exist. Green requires an extremely narrow genetic balance, just enough melanin combined with a separate yellow pigment called lipochrome. Too much of one, you get brown. Too much of the other, you get blue. It's the genetic equivalent of threading a needle while riding a bicycle. Somehow, it occasionally works. Because that balance sits right in the middle. Green eyes carry a partial version of both trade-offs. Moderate protection, moderate light sensitivity, neither extreme.
which might explain why people with green eyes are often described somewhat unfairly as unpredictable. Biologically speaking, they're just balanced. Then there's hazel, sitting in its own strange category entirely. Hazel doesn't pick a side, it shifts. Green in one light, golden brown in another, depending on the exact density of pigments scattered through the iris. That shifting quality isn't decorative. It reflects a genuinely mixed pigment structure, which gives hazel eyes a flexible, in-between level of protection that adjusts slightly depending on lighting conditions.
Next, one of the least talked about eye colors out there, amber. Found in less than 5% of people and constantly mistaken for light brown. Here's the detail that gets buried. Amber eyes carry a high concentration of lipochrome with very little melanin, producing a solid coppery tone that barely shifts in different lighting. Unlike hazel, which negotiates with every room it walks into, amber just commits. Same tone, every time, no matter the lighting. That stability comes at a cost similar to other low melanin eyes. Less natural defense against UV exposure over time. Consistent appearance. Inconsistent protection. Now for a category most people assume doesn't actually exist. True black eyes. Technically, they don't. What looks like solid black is an extreme concentration of dark melanin, so dense that almost no light escapes the iris at all. It's not a lack of color. It's color at maximum capacity. This extreme density makes these eyes remarkably efficient at blocking glare and filtering harsh light, which is exactly why this trait is common in regions with intense year-round sun exposure. Maximum coverage, minimum vulnerability to bright light. The trade-off almost flips in reverse for dimmer settings. And finally, the rarest case of all, heterochromia. Two different colored eyes or noticeable variation within a single iris, affecting less than 1% of people worldwide. Usually melanin spreads evenly across both eyes during early development. Heterochromia happens when that process gets slightly interrupted. Nothing dangerous, just an uneven distribution of the same pigment everyone else has, landing in a way that creates two distinct results in one face. A small developmental detour with a very memorable outcome. So here's the part almost nobody puts together. Every eye color on this list is running its own long-term trade-off right now, without asking permission. More protection here, less performance there. Every single color paying a different price for the same basic task. You can't change which one you were born with, but you can finally see why your eyes behave the way they do. And that's the part nobody ever bothers to explain.